Alrighty. Well, we're gonna fill up all the holes. Okay, everybody's wondering, how are you gonna fill the holes up, Brian? How are you gonna get rid of all these holes? Well, now you're gonna be amazed by Bryan Young. Okay. Now, this is the latest miracle that they've come out with called patch in paint. Okay, lightweight spackling, drywall repair, fast, won't shrink, or won't sink, or stink or shrink, and this stuff is real amazing. So I've already done some little areas right here, patched it up, and I'll show you how I do it. It doesn't take that much. Now, it's going to take a time to do the whole layout, and then I bought this heavy-duty paint that is, it's green, but it's very dense, okay? And so we're gonna patch up this area right here. I'm gonna show you. So you see all the holes there? Everybody see the holes? Now, so I already talked to Derek, and Derek is freaking out because he's gonna miss this, okay? Because he doesn't understand. I told him, I said, you're gonna be amazed, Derek, because I am the, I've been doing this for so long. So what you're gonna do is we're just gonna get a little bit on I cut these brushes. Yes, so we're gonna get a little bit on the brush like this, see? And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna paint that right in there like that. Just like that. Just like that, look at that. And that will cover all the holes. And I can save every bit because I can just wipe it right into the area that we want to cover. Okay, and it doesn't matter where it is. All I have to do is just it's so fine that it fills up every hole. Don't forget, we got Bryan's Bargains going on. We got great sales going on right now at Bryan's Bargains. You can get 5 sets for $500. Look at that. You see how that all clears that up? Oh, look at that. Oshia Lama. And then when that dries, that will just completely cover up all the holes. Because once I paint it with the heavy duty paint, okay, that'll be cleaning that up. See, like right there, see how I did that last night just to test it? Okay. It fills up every hole. Every bit. Because what you're doing is all you're doing is you're filling in. All I'm doing is filling in, like right here. So for example, right here, this area has a lot of holes in it. The whole layout's got holes in it, so I gotta fill this whole thing up. But this stuff will literally patch in everything. Everything will get patched in. Now, a lot of stuff, I don't have to do it 100%. A lot of these holes will be filled up when I put flocking and everything on it. We're just giving it another coat, basically, because I'm going to be painting this again. And so a lot of these imperfections are going to go away. You won't even see them when it's all finished. I've been doing this so long, it's crazy how many times I've done this. This has got a lot of holes. That's the problem with that foam, the Loctite. It's not as dense as the other stuff. Okay. See that? How's that coming through? Can you guys see that good? See how that, then that will dry. And then when I give it another paint coat, you won't even see that. It'll all be covered. Like right here. Look at this wall. Look at this. Look at this here. You want to see all that go away? See all those holes right there? this stuff is so fine that it just goes right into all the little tiny holes that are the foam that makes. And then the big ones, I'll go through again, and the paint will cover those. And then when I put the flocking on it, you won't even know that it had anything on it. That's the thing about it. You won't even see it when it's all finished. It will look so perfect. It'll look just great. See, like this, look at these holes here. Look at these big holes here. Let me zoom this in here. You can see these big holes. See those big holes? See how big they are? Now watch what happens when I put this spackling stuff on it. Now there'll still be a hole, but the little micro ones are all gone. And then when I put the flocking on it and the paint, the final paint job, it will just cover all this like you won't even see that. See that? How that all this covered up? Now watch this. Watch this. So I'm going to put some like that. Look at that. Let's get a little bit more over here. Yeah, look at that. Now, tell me I don't know what I'm doing here, huh? Go ahead, Derek. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing here. Go ahead, Derek. I dare you, Derek. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Look at that. Fills every hole. Every little nick and cranny gets filled with this stuff. And then when this stuff dries, then I'll do the green paint over it. Look at that. Look at these holes. Look at all these holes. There are more holes in here than... Hold on a second. Okay, let's finish this area here. It's a windy day today. Look at that. I did this last time, but I forgot. You know, I'm getting so old, I just forget. See, and then you just come over here and you just find the little hole that's sitting there and just cover it up. Just spread it around. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to make it flat perfect because you're going to paint this and then the grass is going to go over it. So there's going to be a lot of imperfections, okay? Which is really cool. So you don't want it to be perfectly flat. That's the key. Now we'll do this area right here. We'll get a big clump of it and we'll just kind of spread it around and then I'll go over it with a brush. There you go. that sweet looking? It fills in all the holes. There's not a single hole that it doesn't fill in. Every little hole is filled in. Every little hole. Look at that. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Now I'll show you another area over here. This area here, we'll get this all cleaned up here, covered up. See all the holes? See all the holes there, guys? So I'll take a little bit of spatula and I'll just put it on that like that. Put another scoop right here. We'll just get another scoop for right here. And then we're just moving this into the holes, and we're covering the small holes too, the micro holes. I told Derek to be amazed today because the old man's going to show him some techniques here. Tinker, the tinker of toys. The expert of expert. Now, you don't want to do this and then you don't paint it. You have to paint over this. Once this is dry, I'll give this a couple days to dry. Then I'll do the heavy coat of paint, which will give this a nice coat. Yep. We'll give it a nice paint coat. And it will cover, this stuff will just be covered immediately. You won't even see this. Once I get the green coat on it, they'll all be cleared up. And then once I get it all done, then I can go over and patch up. But you're not gonna need much patching up because once you put the flocking, the grass down, you don't even need it. And what's really cool about this is you don't waste any of this. Because this stuff just dries. And it covers everything. It covers everything. Everything gets covered up. Everything gets covered up. Everything gets covered up. All the little holes get filled up with this stuff. It's amazing. I don't have to cover every single bit. I only have to cover the foam that I actually cut. So I'm not having to waste too much foam or this coating, because I'm only covering this is just a first coat primer, kind of like it's just giving the first coat everything, and then I'm going to do the first green painting, which will then so here's a lot of still wet. All right, now let's cover this area here. And I'm using patch and paint DAP to fill in all these little holes. Here's a good example right here. Now the micro holes, I don't need to really worry about it, because this new paint I got, it's going to cover those holes. I'm looking at just coming and getting these big ones. I just wanted to get the big holes because I knew that wouldn't, like for example, I want to have that crevice light right there because when I put flocking, it looked like it's a gully, you know. I just want to get 90% of this covered. See, I don't have to do it all because I want some of the real crevices so that when I paint it, it will look like a real mountain. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bean? Just like a painter club all over everything. Looking good. You putting a lot of detail in it. I can't wait to see it completed. This thing's going to be sweet. I'm telling you right now. This is going to be the neatest detail layout. I think I've done, this is going to be my best, I think. Of course, I've only done one other, but I've been building these ever since I was with Irwin Toy. I used to do trade shows, and I would make layouts like this for the trade show. Because I had a van, and I would bring the van in, and it would all have trees and everything on it, highly detailed too. Oh, dealers love to see that too. They love to see the racetrack all three-dimensional. Bryan used to help me when he was, because I did it about 90 and he was about 10 or 11. He did it with Jared, his friend. Daniel was never able, he was too young at the time. Barrymore. I took Barrymore with me. Oh, don't you guys write letters to Ryan. Ryan's upset that I'm telling him that he's not a very good mattress seller, and I guess some people have been writing him and he's upset. And so you don't want to write Ryan about his mattress sales. He did have a good mattress this weekend. Sold a mattress. Of course, he's got to sell more than just one. You know what I'm saying? He needs his dad there to teach him how to sell mattresses, but I won't make that comment. I think that was Barrymore. I think Barrymore just emailed me. I think Barrymore just emailed me. Barrymore, let's see here. Hey, Phipps and Levin. Yeah, I got, no, he didn't text me. Barrymore didn't text me. All right, so let me see here. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. wait until I get the trees on this thing, and oh my gosh, it's gonna look sweet. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now let's go on the other side for a minute here so I can finish up this one mountain top right here, this area right here. Let's get this area done here. And we'll get a scoop out for there, and then we'll get a little scoop underneath here. That fills in every bit of the little holes, every hole. Every bit of hole. Look at that. Look at that. Now, some people will tell me that this is not how this is designed to be used. You're not supposed to brush this on, which you're correct to an extent, okay? It all depends on how you're using it, okay? I am basically, I don't know, you can see right here how it's filling in all the little gaps. See the little gaps, how it's all filling in? See how it's all filling in all the little gaps there? Because it's much dense. And then once that dries, then once I paint it, you won't even notice it. You literally won't even notice it. It will be that stark. You won't even notice it once I do a paint job on it. It will be quite amazing. Boromir. Yeah, Boromir gets mad at me. That's okay. Once I come down there and help him sell mattresses, he'll understand. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool, huh? Man, is it raining? Holy cow. All right, let's get this corner here. Move the paint over here. I hope I have enough. Let's get this. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be so sweet. I can't wait to finish it. All right, so this is what we've already done. Now, it says it dries in 5 minutes, or you can paint it in 5 minutes. I don't think that's... Oh, 30 minutes. You can paint it in 30 minutes. I don't know if that's the case. Isn't that sweet? Boy, it's going to take a lot here. Look at this. I might not have enough. Oh, I'll try to get as much as I can. Let's get that area over here. There, that turned out pretty good. Look at that. Isn't that amazing how just that, it just gives it that coat? Yeah. Okay, so we got that done. Now we'll come over here, finish this area over here. And I'm not doing the sides yet because I want to build a holder for it out of. Let's get this area here. Let's get all this area right here done. Let's do all this, okay? I just want to see how much foam I have, or if I have to go get another can. I want to try to not to have another can. I want to try to do this all in one can. So I'm going to try to spare. See if I can get all this whole corner here done with this much foam, or with this patch stuff. As you can see, it fills out the small stuff, and then the big stuff, it just kind of drapes inside it, like that hole. See that hole right there? See, that will cover that up, most of it. Then we got all these small holes over here. Once that thick green paint is applied, that's going to cover a lot of this up. That green paint's going to, because it's very thick. The green paint that I bought is very thick. I'm just trying to get 90% of this filled in. I want it filled in, 90% of it. And we're getting there, I think. I think that so I got all that done in that one little area there. That really looks nice. Oh, we've already done an hour. Oh my gosh. I'll go on a little longer, okay, guys? And normally I'm trying to keep these to an hour, but I'll give you guys an extra 30 minutes. Okay? Do you guys want me to go on for a little longer? Oh, lots of texture. Wait till this thing gets painted. Then you're going to see some really fine texture. It's all about texture. It's about just creating your ultimate layout. That's what it's all about. And you want to just keep spreading it. Spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Okay, what's it good? Do you guys want me to continue a little longer? Want me to finish it? Does everybody want me to finish it, or do you want me to sign off? What do you want me to do? Here we go. Love watching paint dry. Yes. Adds lots of texture. Okay. All right, I'll continue a little longer until I'm running out. I'll do it until I run out of spackle. How's that? I'll run out until I'm out of spackle. I'll run out till I'm out of spackle. Now this got a lot of holes in it. Kind of looks like a rock though, because they're really dense. I think I'm going to have just enough. I think I have just enough plaster to do this whole layout. I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough. Now let's do this area over here. We'll put a blob right there. That should be enough to do all of that. Let's see here. well, not getting a lot of people watching me do this. I don't think a lot of people like this videos. But I don't know. I could do this as a job. I could sit here and build these all day long. Just film them all day long. People order them and I'd build the custom. This would be, I can do this all day long. Just build people's layouts for them. That'd be so fun. Just build their layouts. A long time ago, I used plaster of Paris, but that's heavy, and I don't like using plaster of Paris now. Well, I think I did it without running out of putty. I think I got putty left. See how that just covers everything? It is quite amazing how that stuff works. Well, that's it. That's the layout. It's all covered. Well, a lot of little touch-ups here, little touch-ups. Little touch-ups. Little touch-ups here and there. But when I put the paint on it, that thick paint, it's going to cover a lot of holes. A lot of holes. A lot of holes. A lot of holes. And just so you know, this stuff is really not supposed to be painted. I mean, it's not that, it's supposed to fill big holes, plaster, okay? I'm using it kind of as a filler, okay? I'm using it as a filler to fill in all the small imperfections, okay? And then got a haircut, so everybody knows. I can paint it. Let me show you. Let me just show you how the paint will look. I'm not going to ruin it by just doing one corner. I'll just do this area right here, just to show you how the paint. I'll use a small brush just to do a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll just show you. I'll just do it right here. I'll just do this area right here with some of this paint. It's very thick. Okay, it's very thick. See? And so by painting over that, and I don't spread it out, I just use it very thick. And that's what it will look like. It'll be a thick green. All right, then I will flock it with grass and everything. But before I flock it, I'm going to do it all in green. Then I'm going to lay the track down to make sure I'm going to cut everything that needs to be cut. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to cut before. I'm going to wait till everything dries. I'm going to wait 3 days for this to dry because this is going to need to dry some good time. And once we get it dried, then I can finish it out. I could have actually put a little bit of green in there. And when I painted it on, it would have automatically had green on it. I didn't think of that. Why are you guys outside? Were you on the switches?
No.
Were you on YouTube?
No.
Frank, look at me.
Yes.
Look at me.
Caught him. Also, he was there right by me,
Well,
me the whole time.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to have lunch at 12:30, so you can go down there for an hour.
Okay.
Ride your bikes. Okay, so does everybody understand how I'm doing this? What's everybody's opinion? Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to sit down for a second and I'll ask some questions, or I'll answer some questions. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have any questions? We got some great Bryan's bargains going on right now. Don't forget to don't miss out on Bryan's bargains. Do it myself. Well, all you have to do is get a hold of ProTinkerToys and request a. Yes.
Are you still working on that layout?
Yes, I'm working on it right now. I'm doing a live stream.
I got a 12 by 30 foot in scale model railroad, and I'll give you some scenery tips if you want me to tell you how to do some of that.
How old are you?
No. Hey, you got me? I'm 62 years old.
Okay, so we're the.
I got about $40,000 in a building out there of trains, in scale train, maybe more than that.
Okay, so we're about the same age. I was building.
Layout,
Hey.
I got over 4,000 handmade trees on that layout.
Oh my gosh.
Your road trip and come down to my house?
I am.
Huh?
I will. We'll do a video. Yes. I'll do a road trip down there.
See my layout.
I'll go to you, and then I'll go to Derek. What? Yes, go ahead.
Where you got tan showing on that thing now, go ahead and put you another coat of tan on it, make rocks out of it. Now listen to me, if you want to write this down, go to Hobby Lobby in the artist thing section.
Yeah.
And get you 2 tubes of water-based burnt umber and what's the other one? Raw sienna. And then take you a plate and put just a dab on the plate of each one, and take you a clean brush with water and spread it out a little bit, and put just a little on the tips of that brush and spread it on the plate, and then dry brush those rocks, and you'll add different colors to those rocks.
Send me have your wife text me. Have your wife text me I'm doing a live stream right now. I can't write anything down. Have her text it to me. Your wife.
And when you paint the green on there, put your flocking on the top of it while it's wet.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Your best friend on that.
No, I know. I'm not going to flock yet. I'm going to be doing a couple coats, and then on the last coat, I'm gonna paint it with, or I'm gonna flock it when I paint it. And what I like to do is I like to go to a lumber yard and get sawdust and then dye it green, because that's the cheapest way of getting flocking. I used to do that when I did my model railroads back in the 70s. I was doing model railroads when I was in a high school. I must have had my dad made me this thing that would pull up into the ceiling. Oh, it was amazing, the things I was making. I've always loved to make my layout. This one's going to be nice, though. This is the nicest one I've done. You can come up and visit me, okay? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, I lost you. Your best friend for that, what you're doing right there, will be super hold. I use Aquanet hairspray in a metal can, aerosol.
Uh-huh.
Extra super hold. That's the cheapest if you can find the Aquanet. I usually get it at the dollar store or Walmart.
I'll look into that.
And that'll glue all that stuff together. It'll glue that stuff together like you ain't never seen.
Aquanet, huh?
And,
Have your wife send that to me.
that's the cheapest hairspray. Yeah, that's the cheapest hairspray I've found, Aquanet. You don't want to spend a lot.
Yeah.
I used to get it for 99 cents a can. Of course, it's going up now.
All right. Well, let me get back.
Use,
Let me get back to the show.
I'll write some of this stuff down.
Yeah.
I heard to send it to you. Did you get them books in the
I hadn't got them yet, though. They probably came in today. I haven't been to the store today. All right.
I'll get her
All right.
to send that to you. I'll talk to you later.
So there are a million different techniques on building a layout, believe me, I've been doing this for 40 years, 45 years, no, 50. Well, let's see, I'm 65, so I've been doing it for 50 years. I was 15 when I did my first layout. So just to give you an idea. So. Ahoy, Bryan. When are the new they're coming soon. They're on order and they'll be shipping next week. Are you going to use gray with a black for the rocks? Yes, I'm going to be painting all the rocks a different color once we've gotten, once everything is done. Okay. But right now, man, that looks sharp. Look at that. Doesn't that look sharp, that green? Look at that. Isn't that sharp? Isn't that amazing? Well, that's the live stream for today. This is layout number 7. Layout number 7 for the 4x4 layout. And now I'm going to let all this dry. And then I'm going to do some cutting. And I'm going to lay the layout down to make sure everything fits. Okay? And then I will... then we'll do another paint job. I'm going to paint it all green. Just coat it with paint. Just coat it with paint. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching the live stream. We didn't have a lot of people watching. Hey, Bryan, are you going to get back to doing tech tips? Yes, I am. There are so many things I got to do, but yes, I am going to get back to tech tips. Yes. There's some people don't like my tech tips. That's the problem. Some people don't like me. There's a lot of people that don't like me. I don't know why, but there are a lot of people that don't like me. Okay, so I have to deal with the people that don't like me. Okay. Let's kind of look over the layout real quick before we go, so everybody can see how all of the imperfections are. I just got it like that. I got to still do little holes here and there we got to fill up. I'm not going to do that because the track is going to be on top of that. But we got pretty much 90% of it all covered up. All the little holes are covered up. And then once this is all dried up, I'm going to do a final cut. And then I'm going to lay the track down. I'm going to lay it down. Lay it there down, baby. Look at that. Isn't that pretty sweet? This is the off-road layout. Holy moly, what was that? Holy, that didn't smell too good. Holy moly. Man, Bryan, you can really rip them, can't you? Well, that's about it. Well, we got through a hole. I got enough to do. I have enough in case I need to find some places that aren't covered good enough. But that covered really nice. Look at how that covered that. Isn't that sweet looking? Then we'll redo this. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I appreciate everybody that watches my live stream. Don't forget to check out Bryan's Bargains. We got some great Bryan's Bargains. You want to check out Bryan's Bargains. You want to check out Bryan's Bargain 40 through 45. Bryan's Bargain 40 through 45. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 40 through 45. Check out those Bryan's Bargains. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We got some more Bryan's Bargains tomorrow morning at 9:30. Don't forget to miss it out. Or don't miss it. Yeah, that's it. Don't miss it.